Good morning, dear one. Before the day rushes in, before your to-do list calls your name or the news begins to chatter, I invite you to pause with me in this quiet moment before the coffee brews, before the phone rings. Something sacred is happening. You are waking up not just from sleep, but into a deeper awareness of your life, your worth, and your power to choose peace, gratitude, and joy. Every morning offers a beautiful opportunity to return to yourself, to remember that love begins within, that nothing from yesterday needs to weigh you down today, and nothing about tomorrow needs to steal this present moment. Right here, right now, you are enough. You are whole, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. So often, we wake up already running in our minds, if not in our bodies. We carry the weight of what we didn't finish yesterday, or the worry of what we must accomplish tomorrow. But the truth is, life only ever happens in this moment. And in this moment, you have the power to choose a different rhythm, one of grace, one of self-love, one of quiet confidence in who you are and the goodness that surrounds you. When you begin the day consciously with love in your breath, awareness in your heart, and presence in your spirit, you create a foundation of peace that carries you through whatever the day may bring. You begin not from panic, but from peace, not from lack, but from wholeness, not from the noise of the world, but from the deep wisdom that lives inside you. You do not have to perform for peace today. You do not have to earn worthiness. You are already worthy because you exist. You are already lovable because you breathe. And you are already enough just as you are in this very moment. Let's anchor that truth together. This moment is my sacred beginning. Every breath I take is an act of self-love. I am enough, exactly as I am right now. As we move through this meditation, we'll breathe, we'll affirm, and we'll return again and again to the gentle truth that peace is found not in perfection, but in presence. In loving yourself through the process, not waiting until everything is fixed or finished. So I invite you, wherever you are, however you feel, to stay with me until the end. We'll speak one golden phrase together that will settle into your heart and guide you gently through the rest of this day. Let this be your beginning, a morning not of rushing, but of remembering, a morning that brings you home to yourself. Are you ready? Let's begin. Before the day asks anything of you, before the dishes need washing or the world pulls you in a dozen different directions, you have a beautiful moment of choice, a moment to pause, a moment to breathe. Your breath is not just oxygen, it is your anchor. It is the gift that brings you home to yourself again and again. Each inhale is an invitation to return to the present. Each exhale is permission to let go. Let's take one now. Inhale gently and slowly release. This breath is yours. You didn't have to earn it. It was given to you freely by life itself. With it comes a quiet message. You are alive. You are safe. You are here now. So often we wake up and immediately begin carrying yesterday, replaying what was said, what didn't get done, what should have been different. But dear one, you do not need to carry yesterday into today. It served its purpose. Its time is complete, and you are free to set it down. You also don't need to rush into tomorrow. You don't need to solve every problem, plan every detail, or worry over what may or may not unfold. The future will meet you when it's ready. For now, stay with this breath, this sacred moment, this small pause that is full of possibility. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. Breathe in trust. Breathe out fear. Breathe in the sweetness of this new beginning. Sometimes people ask me, "But Louise, how do I let go of all the things that happened yesterday?" And I always remind them gently, you don't need to fix the past. You only need to choose the present. You only need to breathe yourself into this moment. Let go of judgment. Let go of trying to do it perfectly. Just take one breath at a time. Let your body soften. Let your mind slow. Let your heart open. There is nothing wrong with you for needing rest. There is no shame in wanting peace. There is no rush. Say this with me now. I breathe in love. I breathe out peace. I am safe to begin again. Yes, dear one, you are safe. You are supported. And you are never too late to return to love. This is your gentle reset, a soft beginning, a reminder that each day offers you the chance to live from intention instead of habit, from peace instead of pressure, from love instead of fear. You don't have to force today to be anything. You only need to be with it, one breath at a time. Life will meet you there. Take a few more conscious breaths, now slow, easy, unhurried. Let the past dissolve behind you. Let the day ahead unfold without pressure. Stay right here where love lives. And when you're ready, we'll continue together into the beautiful unfolding of this day. Just as the earth welcomes a seed and nurtures it into blossom, so too does your mind respond to the thoughts you plant within it. Every belief you hold, every word you speak to yourself is a seed, and your life, the experiences you draw in, the way you feel in your body, the peace in your heart, is the garden those seeds grow. You may not have realized this yet, but you are the gardener. You have the power to choose what you plant and what you pull out by the roots. You don't need to continue living by old beliefs that were never yours to begin with. Beliefs handed down through generations, shaped by criticism, fear, or misunderstanding. Perhaps you've carried thoughts like, "I'm too late," "I'll never change," or "I'm not good enough." These are not truths. They are weeds. And just like any garden that's been neglected, it's never too late to clear away what no longer serves, and make space for something beautiful to grow. Let this moment be your turning point. Let this morning be the day you choose to plant something new. Speak gently to yourself, like you would to a child or a beloved friend. The language of healing is not harsh. It is tender. It is patient. It understands that new beliefs take time to take root, and they need your kindness to grow. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too old to change. Every loving thought you offer yourself today waters the garden of your soul. And tomorrow and the day after that, those thoughts will begin to bloom into confidence, peace, and joy. You do not need to get it all right to be worthy of kindness, especially from yourself. In fact, the very practice of self-compassion in the midst of imperfection is the gateway to healing. You've tried criticizing yourself. Has it worked? Has it brought you joy or made you feel safe, supported, and strong? Imagine what would shift if, instead of criticizing, you encouraged. Instead of doubting, you believed. Imagine what would be possible if you looked in the mirror and said, "I approve of you. You're doing beautifully." Say this with me now. I choose thoughts that support and empower me. I am gentle with myself as new beliefs take root. Every loving thought creates more love in my life. Let those words linger in your heart. Let them be like sunlight on newly planted soil. There may be moments today when old thoughts try to sneak back in. That's okay. Just notice them without judgment and then plant a better one. I am doing my best. I deserve peace. I am learning to love myself more each day. Each time you do this, you build a new path in your mind, a path that leads to confidence and deep acceptance. There is no rush. Just as no flower blooms the moment it is planted, your transformation is a process, not a race. Every day is a chance to choose again. Every thought is a seed. Every affirmation is an act of love. And remember, the garden of your mind can become a sanctuary, a place where only truth, compassion, and beauty are allowed to grow. You are already enough. You are already worthy. You are already deeply loved. Let today be the day you believe it. Many of us grew up believing that emotions like fear, anger, guilt, or sadness were wrong or something to be ashamed of. We were told to be strong, to hold it together, or to get over it. But what if these emotions are not enemies to be battled, but messengers to be understood? Every emotion you feel is a signal, a nudge from within, asking you to pause, to listen, to care for yourself more deeply. Let's begin with fear. Fear is not weakness. Fear is your mind trying to protect you. It often shows up when something feels uncertain, unfamiliar, or new. But fear doesn't always tell the truth. It tells the old story, the one based in the past. When fear arises, you can place your hand gently over your heart and whisper, "Thank you for trying to protect me. I am safe now." In doing this, you soften fear into reassurance, and from that space, you can move forward in peace. Now, consider anger. Anger often gets a bad reputation, but anger is actually a form of self-protection too. It's a powerful sign that a boundary has been crossed or a need has gone unmet. Rather than exploding outward or pushing it down, allow yourself to pause and ask, what is this anger showing me about what I value? When anger is acknowledged and honored, its fire becomes fuel for self-care. It becomes energy you can use to take action, speak truth, or step away from what no longer serves you. And then there is guilt. Guilt is not proof that you're a bad person. Quite the opposite, it means you care. Guilt is what happens when your heart recognizes a misstep or when you're carrying a responsibility that may not even be yours. The gift of guilt is awareness. Once you see it, you can forgive yourself, make amends if needed, and choose a new path. Holding on to guilt only weighs down your spirit. Forgiveness is the medicine that sets you free. Finally, sadness. So many of us try to hide or suppress sadness, but sadness is sacred. It is proof that we have loved deeply, that we have cared, that we are human. Grief, loneliness, longing, these are not signs of weakness. They are signs of a heart that has felt the fullness of life. Let your tears come if they need to. Let yourself feel, because in doing so, you create space for joy to return. Your emotions do not need to be fixed. They need to be seen, heard, and honored. Say these words with me now. I honor fear, then release it into love. I use anger's energy to love myself fully. I forgive myself completely and choose peace. My sadness is love that shows my capacity for joy. You do not have to be afraid of your emotions. They are not too big for you. You are not too emotional. You are beautifully alive, capable of deep feeling and deep healing. And the truth is, compassion is the bridge that transforms every emotion. Compassion is what softens fear, tempers anger, releases guilt, and soothes sadness. And compassion begins with how you speak to yourself. Let today be the day you meet each emotion with understanding instead of judgment. Let today be the day you say, I no longer push these feelings away. I choose to hold them with love. Pause with me for a moment. Take a breath. Place your hand over your heart and simply ask, what am I feeling right now? What would it look like to meet that feeling with love? Midway reflection. Take a moment to name one emotion you're ready to transform today. Whisper it softly. Hold it gently. Then say, I release this with love. Perhaps it's fear, perhaps it's regret. Whatever it is, let this be the moment you begin to let go, not by force, but by compassion. You are never wrong for how you feel, and you are never alone. There is love surrounding you, within you, and flowing through you. Let it reach every part of your heart today. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of emotional freedom. And you are ready. You have lived in your body for decades. It has been with you through every season, through childhood dreams, adult responsibilities, family joys, heartbreaks, and triumphs. And yet, how often do we thank this body? How often do we treat it with the tenderness and respect it deserves? Most of us were taught to focus on flaws. We were shown to criticize the shape of our legs, the lines on our faces, the stiffness in our joints. But the truth is, your body is not your enemy. Your body is your lifelong partner. It listens to every word you say. Every single thought you think about it matters. If you've ever stood in front of a mirror and frowned at your reflection, your body heard you. And if you've ever offered it a kind word, a thank you, a smile, a moment of rest, it heard that too. You see, your body is not just a physical shell. It is alive with intelligence. Your heart beats without your command. Your lungs breathe even as you sleep. Your digestive system knows how to nourish and cleanse. Every cell in your body is working for you, doing its best every single day. So instead of judgment, let's begin offering appreciation. Right now, place your hands on your chest. Feel the steady rhythm of your heart. Think of how faithfully it has beat for you every moment of your life. That is love. That is loyalty. And that is worthy of gratitude. Bless your shoulders, they have carried the weight of worry, the embrace of loved ones, the burdens of family and work. Bless your hands, which have washed dishes, cradled grandchildren, written letters, and offered kindness. Bless your legs and feet, which have carried you through thousands of days upstairs, down aisles, across hospital rooms, into church pews, onto beaches through storms. Your body is a sacred companion, not perfect, but perfect for your journey. And yes, it may ache more than it used to. Yes, it may take longer to get up in the morning. But remember, every wrinkle, every scar, every stretch mark is a story of life lived fully. You have earned the right to love this body as it is right now. If you've spent years criticizing or neglecting your body, that's okay. You can begin again today. Let's speak words of kindness together. I love and bless every cell of my body. My body is my ally and deserves my care. I breathe in love. I breathe out gratitude. Feel those words sink into your bones. Your body is listening, and every kind word you speak plants a seed of healing. And healing doesn't always mean changing what you see. Sometimes it means changing how you see it. seeing your hands as wise, your wrinkles as wisdom, your slower pace as mindfulness. This is the age of gentleness. This is the season to partner with your body, not push it, to listen rather than demand, to say thank you more often than hurry up. You may wish to begin each morning with a moment of blessing. As you stretch in bed, say silently or aloud, "Thank you, feet, for carrying me. Thank you, eyes, for seeing the beauty around me. Thank you, heart, for keeping me alive." It may seem small, but these small acts of reverence create big shifts in the relationship you have with your body. Your body is a temple. It is the vehicle for your spirit. It is worthy of love not because it's perfect, but because it has carried your soul all these years. Let's choose a new way, one that feels like kindness, one that feels like partnership. Breathe deeply now and affirm with me, "I love and bless every cell of my body. My body is my ally and deserves my care. I breathe in love. I breathe out gratitude." Let this be the turning point. Let this be the moment you stop waging war on your body and begin a friendship with it. You are on the same team, and together you can move through this day in peace. Take a moment to look around the space you're in. Maybe you're in your kitchen with a warm cup of coffee. Maybe you're sitting in your favorite chair, wrapped in a soft blanket. Maybe you're listening to these words while sunlight streams through the window. Wherever you are, know this: your home, no matter how modest or grand, is your sanctuary. It is the space that has held your laughter, your tears, your family meals, your quiet mornings. It's where you've rested, healed, grown older, and begun again. Too often, we forget to bless the very walls that hold our lives. But your home has supported your journey every single day. The roof has sheltered you from storms. The windows have framed countless sunrises and sunsets. The floor has carried you as you moved through seasons of change. Every chair, every door, every familiar creak and corner is part of your personal history. When you bless your home with gratitude, you infuse it with warmth, peace, and love. Take a deep breath. Think of the light that fills your space in the morning, the warmth of your bed, the hum of your refrigerator, the comfort of a hot shower. These are not small things. These are the quiet blessings of daily life, and they deserve our thanks. Say with me, "My home is filled with love and peace. Beyond your walls, nature waits to bless you. You are never truly alone, because nature is always nearby, steady, generous, and alive. The air you breathe is a gift. With every inhale, you are receiving life. The trees outside your window are ancient friends, offering shade, beauty, and oxygen. The sun rises for you, the rain nourishes the earth beneath your feet. Even the birds and the breeze speak in quiet ways, reminding you that you are supported by something greater. You may not spend hours in the forest or on a mountaintop, but even in the city, even in the suburbs, the rhythm of nature still pulses. It's in the morning dew on your porch. It's in the rustle of leaves, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the moonlight pouring into your bedroom window. Let's not rush past these things. Let's bless them. Let's speak life into our environment. Say gently with me, nature's love supports me in every breath. When we bless our space, both home and nature, we return to a truth that the busy world often forgets. We are not separate from life. We are part of it. And life, in all its wisdom, knows how to support us. There is an intelligence to life, a rhythm, a grace. Just as flowers know when to bloom and rivers know how to flow, you too are guided. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to control every step. You can relax into the knowing that life is on your side. Let's say that together. I trust life's intelligence to guide me perfectly. You may be in a season of transition. Perhaps you've downsized your home. Perhaps your days are quieter than they once were. Or maybe you've created new routines and sacred spaces that feel more like you. Whatever your life looks like now, it is worthy of love, and it is held by the same universal support that has always been there. Today, as you go about your morning, whether you're cooking, walking, folding laundry, or sipping teapots to bless your surroundings, place your hand gently on a doorway and whisper, "This home supports my peace." Open a window and say, "Thank you, air, for filling my lungs." Step into the garden and whisper, "I trust this moment. I trust life." You don't have to do anything extraordinary to be blessed. You are already walking in the sacred. And when you bless your environment, you turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Let us affirm once more, my home is filled with love and peace. Nature's love supports me in every breath. I trust life's intelligence to guide me perfectly. Let this be your quiet practice today. Bless your home, bless the trees, bless the air, and let them bless you in return. You are supported, you are safe, and life is working with you always. As this morning meditation draws to a close, take a soft breath and remind yourself, this day is yours. It is fresh, unwritten, and open to beauty. There is nothing in your past that has more power than the peace you choose right now. The more you live from a place of trust, forgiveness, and gratitude, the more life begins to meet you with grace. So many of us were raised to believe that control equals safety. We tried to hold everything in place, to fix others, to manage outcomes, to protect our hearts from disappointment. But somewhere along the way, we discover something gentler and far more powerful: trust. Trust does not mean we never feel fear. Trust means we feel the fear and still open our hands. We step into the day knowing that life is on our side, even if we don't yet understand all its workings. Let's begin here. I lovingly release control and trust life's perfect timing. This practice of trust becomes easier when we pair it with the powerful act of forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's freedom. You do not forgive because someone deserves it. You forgive because you deserve peace. You may carry hurts from long ago. You may regret words spoken or unspoken. You may still be healing from chapters that ended too soon or too harshly. And yet, you are here, breathing, healing, growing. Forgiveness does not ask you to erase your story. It simply invites you to stop carrying the weight. Let's speak it together. I forgive myself and others, and I choose peace. Now, gently bring your awareness back to yourself, not as a problem to solve, but as a being to honor. You do not have to earn your worth. You were born with it. And even when you forget, it never leaves you. Every breath, every affirmation, every loving choice you make is a reminder that you are valuable, you matter, and you are allowed to begin again today and every day. Let's affirm that truth now. I honor my worth, and I begin this day empowered. Feel those words land in your heart. Let them root into your body like seeds planted in good, rich soil. Feel the calm rising in your chest, the softness around your eyes, the ease in your shoulders. This is what peace feels like when it's rooted in self-love. Now imagine this day ahead of you. Picture yourself walking into it surrounded by golden light, guided by love, and rooted in confidence. The phone calls, the errands, the conversations, the surprises, each one can meet your empowered presence. You do not have to react from fear. You do not have to shrink to be accepted. You can move through this day with grace, with clarity, and with deep, quiet strength. And if you forget halfway through, begin again. If emotions rise, breathe through them. If you feel overwhelmed, return to your breath. This day doesn't require perfection. It only asks for presence. You are safe. You are loved. You are free to trust life again. So as we close, let us affirm together, I lovingly release control and trust life's perfect timing. I forgive myself and others, and I choose peace. I honor my worth, and I begin this day empowered. Take one last breath in, feeling the power of those words move through you like light. And when you are ready, open your eyes and step into this new day with confidence, clarity, and joy. If this meditation uplifted you, share it with someone who deserves a confident and peaceful start to their day. Comment below with, I start my day empowered to affirm your truth and inspire someone else